Hello everybody, this quick little video is designed to accompany an article that I wrote about our Trail Ambassador and Trail Report system. Let's take a look. Down here in my TMA account, you're seeing this new table down here that's showing the incoming trail reports from anywhere really. The concept is that I can monitor different zones so that if a trail report's reported in that zone, I'm going to learn about it. Let's take a look at how do you do that. Clicking here on View Map. We're now taken to a gridification of the world. We've taken up the entire globe, put little grid lines all around it, and highlighted certain areas. So what you can see here is that I've highlighted certain areas where I want to be considered an ambassador. If anything happens in that zone, I'd like to know about it. But I'm also putting up my hand saying, hey, if you have any questions, if you're coming to the zone, you have any questions, I'm here to help you. These yellow ones here are where I'm monitoring. So I'm not an ambassador. I don't know those zones that well. But if trail reports come in, I'd kind of like to know about them because, hey, maybe I'll form a weekend mission with some of my buddies and go down and take care of those logs or whatever it might be. Or maybe we'll just reroute our weekend plans to go around the affected area. When you click on one of these little squares, you're going to see that the side of the screen changes. It explains why you might want to monitor a zone, about being an ambassador, and then you can select your setting for this particular square. So I'm not a monitor right now. I could monitor that. The page will refresh, the map will update, or if I wanted to consider myself an ambassador for that zone, I would just select that box there. Let's take a look at another zone. I'm going to move over here to Edmonton, where you're seeing that gridification once again. Some of these have little green squares and some have yellow squares. The yellow ones mean that there are people monitoring it, one or more people, and the green one means there is an ambassador in that zone. So if I click on this one here, the page changes, and you can see over here on the right-hand side, Shane has stuck his neck out to be available via message to anybody who has questions about riding that zone. One more note for you. If you're planning a trip, let's say to Utah, you may want to go in and monitor some of those zones in the weeks preceding so that you can learn about any special events. For example, when I was there, we had a huge rain event that washed out a bunch of stuff. Even some boulders came off the mountain and blocked some of the trails. It would have been great to know about that before we went. Well, that's it for today's video. Come on in, monitor some zones that are of interest to you, perhaps even become an ambassador for one or more zones. I look forward to seeing your activity inside TMA.